along the way, and in these life lessons of figuring out things, I thankfully figured out some things a little early. And if you can put up sort of my mantras that I live for and these rules of engagement that I've realized is that, I'll just go through them quickly, is that, we're all concierges. I don't care where you are in life, or whether you're serving a partner, a spouse, a client, a child, whatever it is, that there isn't anything that we shouldn't do, no matter where we end up in life, whether you're starting out or whether you're at the top of the heap. I don't care. I've been on my hands and knees as recently as yesterday, building a booth, to getting Diana Ross a cheeseburger in the middle of the night, to whatever it is. It doesn't matter. That, I live my life as a concierge. It drives my wife crazy when people call me for tickets or things or access to anything. I don't care. I love serving, and learned that really early on in the agency business and from my father. We're here to serve no matter who you are and what you do. The anyone will meet you, I believe in. I mean, so many times students and people starting out will come and see me, and I'll meet everybody, but the lesson to them that anyone will meet you. I mean, in making all of these films and working with the clients that I have and trying to do the 6 degrees, anyone will meet you. It just comes down to the pitch. Anybody who sort of goes into life with some kind of fear that, how am I going to get to this person? How am I going to get to that person? It's utter bullshit. There's always a way. I mean, the great scene in Wall Street with Charlie Sheen, Bud Fox trying to get in to see Michael Douglas and Gordon Gekko and cigars, his birthday, the persistence. There's always a way in, and I think it's a key lesson. The return every call and email, I mean, we're all guilty of this, and no one should really practice it, but I can't stand people who don't respond to an email. I use a portion of Brendan Calder's mantra in that, and I've taught my own staff that, if I ask for something or a client asks for something, it's not enough to do it. You got to write back and say, done. Done. It's the peace of mind. I don't want to go to bed at night with stuff hanging over my head, even though it does, wondering whether stuff's been done or not. So, and if people are reaching out for something, I don't care, even if it's bad news. I've always said, and I've learned this in the film industry, I'm really happy with no. I'm fine. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. I don't want to live in the purgatory of maybe, or maybe somebody will get back to me. I can't stand that. Return every email and call, no matter what it is, even if you have to say no. And then, to me, late is the enemy of great. It sounds so simple. I don't know who said it. I don't know who wrote it. I hate late. I hate people that are late. I hate being kept. I had a client of mine, a very large Canadian producer, famous name on that, who was legendary. For hours he would keep you waiting, and it was some kind of sick, masochistic power play to keep you waiting till he saw you, and I can't stand it. There's never a reason for late, subway, the car, this is all kinds of bullshit. It drives my own family nuts, because I will go to the airport hours before. Hours. I love it. There's always people watching. It's quiet. There's things to do, whatever it is, hours. And I always say the same thing to my wife. You can go yourself. I'll meet you there. Hours drives them nuts, but I can't stand late. I will circle. I was in a car half an hour early out here. I can't. It's just a crazy panic. And I'll tell you I just thought about where it came from. In my first agency, my second job was printing an annual report, and I screwed up the clock change thing, and I had a queue of when to bring these annual reports into the AGM, printed, and they were excited. They were spending all this money, and I showed up an hour late because of the clock change, and was vilified by the CEO as I walked in. And I figured I'm never going to do that again. So, I didn't. So I think that's sort of really, really, really key.